Which? 1. Split marble. Quietly, I'm a pedestrian. Don't disturb the tether of associations, royal conclusions, or refusal to eat salt for this hoax. 2. I hope the afterworld is dangerous. Dead River salmon looked at the forest, but the leaf line was smoke. The moon does not have storms, a tragedy. 3. Image. To comprehend a fly, I can only replicate them in the context of a room, even though I've seen them under an open sky. 4. As. Often my hands shake. I'm afraid to tell anyone. 5. Playing Scrabble. The night after I helped change her, she suddenly turned to me, adjusting the wrinkles of her face, and asked, "Who do you belong to?" 6. Crook. Naked, bent over, with my hands on my knees, looking at the edge of the shower curtain until the steam wheeled. A green octopus with an eye patch. What violence did this brave octopus encounter? 7. Lunch poem. The wind chime only rang once. I am not well. 8. The man who knew too much. The interpermeation between this body pirouetting as delicately as it can, and Doris Day's voice, her manner, Hitchcock's following, is a plight, for I rewind, not wanting her lilting foreshadow to mistaken identity to end. 9. Translations. I'm becoming rather fluent in pretend scallop. Uflauma. That roughly translates to Machiava and Alluvia, or the sea is an unending rain. 10. Road trip with a friend who knows he's better than you. You feel ostensibly literal. 11. Middle name. Twigs swell, mimic no conventions, knuckles brim, friend uphold. Sleep deprivation is important. Rebellious flux, then flinch. 12. Coniferous shadows. An almost coagulate, cicatrize, adrift for passion, acidity in water. I very much apologize for this last poem. This is dedicated to 3 people. Abigail Valdez over there, the amazing poet Cedar Saigo, if anyone knows him, and my dear friend from Ohio, David Kirkwood, who came up with the phrase that everyone in this room is going to hate me for. All right. I'm not going to explain this title because it will take too long. This poem is called Jizz Meth. Conditional rivers exhaust the landscape. Wreck ache in the cold spur beyond. An applicable cradle daring, Carew on Havel, the dour curse twines in Susian fallows, interruptions to the fluency of being. Under the crimson, a thresher is still. A bee's hind legs grasp the incorrigible shuddering proboscis. A splendid mark, an iron smell, deliverance pulley, arousal the wooden flute, overlooks yellow, fielded page, inward, exit, bend with hints, bomb leaves a bus of individuals into words, alchemical fervor, refugee dance teetering, an echo contained. Please swear there was never a need for moisture. With these honky blues, I lied, assuming I had something for you. Faucet drips. Permitted, a mirror into dry carnations hanging from the wall. Pigeon errant grief. I just want to know how to pass the time. Antenna static talk upon scrimshawed mango. Yeah, that shit's peremptory. Baskets hang in accordance. I'll cut the eye with a razor wire. Insists the faucet drips. The sky has an ember. The sky is lecherous. Dismal, saccharine pulse, always unrecalled. I ripped the stem just an inch below the petals, plucked enough petals till it was a closed spiral cone. Is this man-made? Fuck the dead. Burn them all. Crescendo casts out crescendo, doldrums pizzicato remission. The fleeting a stalk. I'm a lesser man than you. Far, far, far. Nothing's string imposter. Disinquince our poor grew, take senti en whist. excuse flow fluid reliquary. Allow me to plunge that flesh toilet. I got dreams, belch sideways, uncorded and raised, puzzle lord gorgeous. I want to see expositional lungs beaten into the silt. I don't intend to offend, these words just bring to my mind the rage the light interprets during sunset to reconstruct simplicity. Pine cone will, bone sow, creek dusk soothe, jut lone, brick top broke, silt winds, vaporless prescient in a given context. Are these thoughts of forgiveness? Espers blessed, resplendent in listless escape, sans dulcet apparition siempre, omni Allah, via precocious winds. Amongst these invasive species, margin seeks a reservoir. I interrupts always. I look for an exquisite story, borrowed pigment, borrowed isle.